YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Cough. Starting here with a new video. Obviously, if you know me from other channels, I've done a little bit of a rebrand. But we are back, and we are doing strictly Fortnite content. If you guys want a video of me, like, kind of talking about what I expect from myself and expect to do in this channel, then I can do that. But we're going to be covering mostly competitive Fortnite, doing a little bit of reacts videos of comp Fortnite. You know, just things like that. So I'm super excited to get this going. But obviously, you've clicked on this for a reason. And I'm about to teach you. Jesus Christ, I look like a fucking pasty white fucking ghost. I'm going to teach you how to succeed without dropping a main POI. Because I played a lot of competitive in my time. And dropping in a main POI is not only scary, it is very risky. Because you're probably going to be contested. Now, that being said, to be successful in a tournament, you do not have to drop at Crime City or Outlaw Oasis or Seaport City or Shining Span. You can drop at these things called split drops, and these make your life a lot easier. Are you gonna get contested at these? There's a good possibility that you will, and that's totally fine because you're able to kind of dip and dive away from these because they're not POIs. But I was never really a guy that landed at POIs. I was never really trying to get contested off spawn. Nobody wants to get contested off spawn. It ruins the game. It ruins your chance to do really well in the set tournament. And these are my favorite split drops that I've used to drop at in this chapter. There's obviously a few more, and if you want me to cover every single split drop in the game, then I can most definitely do that. But without further ado, we're going to start with top right. And we will be actually going into the game and then kind of looking at these and showing you guys what's up and this and that. Top right. Right above Demon Dojo. This is an interesting one. And the reason that I love this one, and then the reason that I love a lot of these, is because you have the ability to not only, bless my soul, not only are you able to just get this rectangle, you can also go off way in this direction here, if you have time, and get all of this loot. There's 3 POIs right there, so there's a good chance that one of those is probably unlooted. Not to mention, you're able to kind of go down the coast if the zone pulls, or you can stay up here. You can go up to Demon Dojo. You can take this. You can also take Demon Dojo. There are so many things you can do with just this drop spot. It's absolutely insane. You are getting an elemental chest too, which I think is a glitch because I've not seen an elemental chest in this season, but I have no idea what's going on. No rare chests, but you also are getting 2 launch pads, so you're kind of able to get to the middle of the map quick. Like, I like this split drop. It gives you about 30 chest wants too, which is absolutely insane. I think this might be technically the most split drop that we have today, but this split drop is fucking magnifique. Alright, I would give that split drop like an 8 out of 10, and the reason I give it an 8 not a 10 is because their rotation is kind of tough. But the thing with split drops is, as you'll notice, if I zoom out, they're all on the edge of the map. You could definitely make this kind of whole area right here into a split drop. Like this whole area, obviously, other than Canyon and Mask, you could make that a split drop 100%. You could also do kind of in the middle here as a split drop. So there are split drops in the middle of the map, but they are most likely going to be on the outside. And that brings us to number 2 on my list. And the reason that I put 2 rectangles here is because when I was playing with my trio, we would land this split drop up here. I would land here, and they would land here, and then, not to mention here, you also do get a slurp truck, just to put that out there, and we would be fine. We'd have enough loot, and we could rotate. But if you don't feel like you're getting enough loot at this split trap, you can go down just a little bit, and instead of landing up here with your team, you can land down here. So one guy lands here, 2 guys land here, whatever you do, and you're looking at like 30, 40 chest spawns in just this split drop if you do it properly. And it is a little bit closer to the middle of the map. It is just a little bit closer to the middle of the map. You are going to be able to get no gold bags, which is fine because nobody cares about fucking gold bags. You do have a slurp truck, couple slurp barrels, not to mention fishing galore. Fishing galore at this spot. If you are able to get down here, there's fishing absolute galore. Fishing is one of the biggest things, and I literally just made a split drop around fishing. So if that doesn't make you want to fish, then fish. Make sure you're fishing. But this split drop is perfect. Not 100% sure where the metal's coming from in any of these, because metal is always kind of hard to get at. But the split drop's really good. I would give it a 9 out of 10 just because the sheer amount of chests. Alright, last, and I'm not gonna lie, probably least. This split drop, bottom of the map, a bigger one. It definitely is a bigger one because there is not as many like high. It's not a super high dense chest area, but it's quiet. It's quiet. You do have Bass Meadows, which now is a powerhouse. I mean, that is one of those ones where it's like you probably aren't gonna want to push that team because it has the vault, and not to mention the black market is right there. But I'm sure you'll be fine. You get a rare chest, which is kind of cool. You usually see that. But this one's nothing special. It's really nothing special. I have nothing to really say good about it or say bad about it. It's a split drop. That's what all these are. You're able to kind of get on that mountain if you want, like this mountain right here. Get your surge tags on. It's fine. It'll do the trick. It'll do the trick. I would give it a 7 out of 10. But I would give this an 8. I would give this a 7 and this a 9. So let's hop into game actually, and let's see what these look like in game. Alright, so I'm just landing in here. I kind of want to give you guys like just a look at what this split drop looks like before I hop into it and kind of telltale what I have done when I have landed here. So this split drop is big, and does not have any elevation at all, which is kind of nerve-wracking for me. But this is the main chest. Obviously, the main chests are there. So I would say 2 people land there. 1 person lands there. You kind of squad for loot. There's loot over there. I'm pointing, as if you can see where I'm pointing. There's loot over there. There's loot here. And if you guys get real greedy, you guys can go over there, get your loot, and then probably a little bit of gay sex after 2. I don't know, depending on what region you guys are on. But I actually I landed here last season, and I don't believe this was here. I don't believe this was here. So this is interesting. I kind of want to come in and loot this super kind of jankily and just kind of show you guys how quickly you can loot this if you're a trio. Obviously, there is a lot of chests here, which is such a plus. And don't tell me this is metal. Okay, brick. I was thinking that was metal, but that's just me. I'll also be doing a video soon on what the fuck weapons you should be carrying this year. This is just gonna be me trying to help y'all out in comp. This is what this is pretty much gonna be. I'm gonna try to help y'all out in comp as much as I can. Not to mention while showing you my comp journey. Like, I'm not good. I just switched to keyboard. Was I good on controller? I was probably the best. I might have been the best on controller. Doing the downstairs part. I might have arguably been the best on controller. So it's like switching to keyboard just to make it a little bit fair. You know what I'm saying? Go down here, and you have your fishing spots too, which is something that's huge. If you do end up getting zoned, that's another thing you can do. You can just sit back here and fish. The only problem sitting back here and fishing is that, and the way that the guns and the meta is this year, you're probably not going to survive some of those beams, but if you have fish, you can just eat storm too. So fishing is super, super important, and it is one of the most underrated things. And I learned that from Cooper. I learned that from my boy Coop. So obviously we didn't loot everything there, but we had 2 shotguns, a mammoth pistol, and hella shield. I just haven't been picking that shit up. So your other solo partner can land here. This is what I would do. This is what we have done in the past. Is the solo lands here. The solo kind of goes off east and tries to loot, and then the duo goes off west and tries to loot. There are zip lines connecting everything. I'm not sure if there's chests down there. I'm assuming there probably is at some point. They probably just didn't spawn. You're getting max brick, you're getting max wood with ease. And this guy that is running solo is still, you know, getting a very, very fair amount of loot. Not to mention, I was kind of unaware about how many zip lines are here. You are able to completely make this split drop so much bigger. I said from here to here, now I'm down here, and it's only been just a little bit of time. Another problem with these split drops that are outside, though, is, I mean, I've been talking to you for, what, 3 minutes here? Maybe? 3 minutes, maybe? And I already got to go to zone. So that's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, this split drop is really good, and obviously with the trio, you can loot this within, you know, 2 or 3 minutes. Not to mention, if nobody is taking this spot in Demon Dojo, you also have that. So you're doing pretty good. And just be aware of where the 2 chests are. There's 2 chests down here. There's kind of 2 chests wherever there's a zipline ending. So, but without further ado, we're gonna go show you all the other ones. All right, while we're landing, I just want to show you, because probably not gonna have time to show you all of this split drop, because this is a huge one. So here you have to land here. There's a slurp truck there. That is essential. When I made the horizontal rectangle, I was saying one guy lands here, one guy lands here, one guy lands here. That is a little bit risky because you are that close to flooded frogs, and flooded frogs being a powerhouse drop, that's not something that, you know, a lot of you guys are going to be down for. So if you're not fucking with that, you go here, here, and here. That is 100% where I would go. This drop spot, this is probably slightly, it is, there's no probably slightly, this is an overpowered split drop. This is probably the best split drop in the game-ish. I mean, it is very good. That gold chest is obviously not guaranteed every game. That was just luck, because I have the best luck, and I'm the best player. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. My goal here is to make, you know, watching and getting better at Fortnite enjoyable. Because, you know what, I'm sorry, when I watch Resub, I watch fucking Vibe and Jiving, bro. These motherfuckers are boring as hell. Keep it a fucking stack with you. So, I'm here to be interesting. I don't know, I just had to glaze myself real quick. My bad. That's on me, chat. That's on me. But you're kind of going up, you're looting this, bang, 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 and you could have the shittiest loot here ever. Get 3 minis, but you don't have to use your minis. So you're kind of like, you're low-key winning. No matter what, you're low-key winning. Because you don't have to use your minis. You have instant 100 shield. Not to mention there's chest on chest on chests. There is ammo box on ammo box on ammo box. Every time I'm leaving here, I'm getting at least one of these big ammo boxes. And, I mean, look at the loot that I'm walking out with. I mean, I'm walking out with an E-capper, which is obviously the most fucking broken thing in the game right now. Walk over here, home run, bitch ass motherfucker. And yeah, and now I have a purple one of those things. I mean, the RNG is crazy, but it's probably just the drop spot, honestly. Not to mention, I didn't even think about this, you get these spirits coming out the wazoo, but I mean, you see chest there, you see a 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 chest in there. Like, it is a little bit stupid about how many... Okay, that's the home run, okay. But you see how many chests are at the drop spot, another chest there. Countless chests in there. I mean, there's going to be probably 5-6 chests in there. Like, this split drop is going to win you tournaments and win you games if you're good. I mean, I can't make you Booga, but if you are Booga, if you're watching this split drop will win you a tournament. Alright? Stop playing with those meme coins or I'm going to play with your balls, alright? That's type shit. 2 up here. A fucking NPC that I'm going to hit a home run on. See ya, bitch. Later. And, yeah, not to mention you're up here, and if you see players, you can go down there, you can go down there, you can go down there, you can go there. There's another chest. You know, chest after chest after chest. If I don't hit this snipe, 350 gifted straight to the dome. Bang. Okay. Bang. 189. Bang. Double 189. Not bad. Not bad. But anyway, very, very, very good split drop. This place is a little bit overpowered. Not to mention you can see all the fucking chests. It's a little bit insane. We're gonna go do the last one, and I will see you guys. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna keep it above. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Alright, third and final split drop. One thing I want to be absolutely clear about is these are not the only split drops in the game. And these are not the only split drops in the game that are good. These are 3 that I think are good. So don't get it twisted. Trust me, there are many good split drops. There's not 3. Not to mention, there are 18, or there are more than 18 now. There might be close to 20 there's close to 20 POIs on the map. If you're thinking trios, 20 teams, 33 of those teams have to land somewhere. So there's gonna be 20 people landing in a POI. Not to mention, there's gonna be people that are conned. So let's say that there's 25 people landing POIs. That means that I need to find 8 split drops for you to use. I guess we gotta make another video. So one thing that I have kind of not exploited, but used is bringing the spirits to here. Because you're getting a good weapon pretty much no matter what when you do come here. So I would definitely start thinking about that when you do actually land with the trio here. Just make sure that has to be far from like needed that you have to do. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't. But I definitely do it, and I definitely would do it if I was you. Do you like my car? It's called a Hellcat. But it's not a well, if you know what I'm saying. But I would land there, have a guy land there, you come down here, you got, obviously, two chests up there, a chest there, you got chests in there, and you're still walking around. The only thing about this one is that it's a little bit split up, which is you know what I'm cool with. It's fine. But this is kind of like your main area, and the one thing that this place has over every other place, it does have a little bit of metal. It does have the most metal out of all of these, so you're coming here and you're also getting your metal up. And one thing that if you're landing split drops, you're probably not the greatest fighting team. You're not able to fight for your metal. Here, you don't have to fight for your metal. You get your metal. You don't have to get refreshes to get your metal. Obviously, endgame, you're going to have to get refreshes. But, like, look, these are all metal. You're getting 4 a hit, 2 a hit. You're getting minis. You're getting everything you need here. This is all metal. These are wood. But, I mean, most of this building is metal. So, that is definitely one thing that you need to take into consideration. If you're getting endgame and really not a refresh team, you're more of just a placement team, which is exactly what we are right now. Then landing here is perfect because you're going to be able to get at least 250 metal each, and that's going to be huge when it comes to endgame, and you're not getting, you know, the refreshes that fucking Peterbot are getting. Obviously, another thing with this drop spot is the fishing. The fishing is huge. If you get 3 shield fish, that is so much more efficient than popping 3 big pots. So that is very, very important. And this chest, for some reason, spawns every time. There's a full gold chest here that spawns every single time, and I'm not sure why, but it does. Obviously, here's your fishing spot. You're getting another chest down here. And then the thing with this one is, like I said, on pretty much every single split drop, is this isn't set in stone. You can also make this split drop from here to here if you want to, right? So there are many different ways where you can make split drops a little bit more yours. You can take this chest and maybe not that chest, or you can take this area and not that area. There's so many different ways that you can run these split drops. It's almost insane. And with this place, you're not really going to have Canyon Crossing and Mass Metals coming back, unless you're playing against Pete, and he's trying to W key or like fucking some crazy shit. But you're not really going to have too many teams want to fall back into Storm, because that's not where the surge tags are. The surge tags are forward, so you are probably not going to get caught on your rotates too much, but I'm not going to guarantee you're not going to get caught out. But this drop spot is magnifique. And this actually might be the one that spawns every game. There's one that spawns every game, so I'm not sure which one that is. I'm assuming it's probably this one. This one looks a little bit more aesthetic. But yeah, this is the third and final split drop I'm doing today. But it won't be the last one I do. Alright, chat. That was my favorite 3 split drops on the Fortnite Battle Royale map. If you guys want to see more about split drops, drop spots, whatever you want to see, let me my mic. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to learn, and I will give it to you. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to hit that sub button, because I'm brand new. I'm a new motherfucker, so let me know. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.